Welcome back to Wisconsin Family, and it is a beautiful day here at Rock and Wool Winery in Poynette.
It is stunningly beautiful. We're having such a nice time.
Perfect day to be filming an outdoor TV show, and if you love the outdoors, or better yet, if your dog loves the outdoors, you'll want to stick around for our next guest. This is Emily Ruzicka from Dayz, Grooming and Care. Emily, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. How are you too?
Excellent.
Good. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, as always.
So today is, I'm really excited about this topic because the topic is pampering your pet for your summer getaway.
That's
so
right.
I'm excited to talk about that. But let's start out talking about something a little bit more serious. How can people help animals in need in the community? Of course, there's a lot of animals that are in need. How can people help those animals?
Oh, okay. Yep. I just wanted to talk really quickly about I know everybody is really into animals and dogs, all ages, little kids all the way up to seniors are always, it's a soft spot for people. So I just kind of wanted to throw a few names out there. Dane County Humane Society is wonderful. Every county in Wisconsin has their own humane society that comes with their own set of rules and regulations as far as if you can volunteer, how you can donate, things like that. Also, there's Shelter from the Storm. Also, the ASPCA is a national organization. So if you're feeling like, boy, I just like to spend some time with dogs or with animals in any sense, and you have a few hours in your week, just give one of these organizations a call, and I'm sure they would have something for you to just come and cuddle or help in any way. So
Come and
just
cuddle.
a shout out.
Well, yeah, if you want your day to sort of stop and you want to refocus, what a great way to do that. Animals are a great way, and you're getting to help some animals in need. So
They always need help. It's a lot of
Really
work.
good
So
point.
yeah.
Let's switch gears a little bit. If you've got children at home, you think about class size and sort of student to teacher ratio.
Yep.
But the same thing applies to dogs. So let's talk a little bit about that in terms of, there's all kinds of places where you can go have dog daycare, and there might be some larger class sizes versus smaller class sizes. You have smaller class sizes, essentially.
Essentially,
Talk to us
absolutely.
about
It's a
that.
good way to put it. I didn't say it as a class size, but that's totally what it is. Like you said, there's a lot in informational and education about class size and ratio, parent to child.
Right.
Some of us who have more than one kid know the parent-to-child ratio is big, teacher-to-child ratio is big in the classroom, as well as there's a lot of benefits of having a big group of dogs and big group of kids. You have more opportunity for different personalities to mix. You have more opportunity for big group kind of fun. In my opinion, though, just this is what I know is a smaller group, higher staff-to-dog ratio. It's just easier to control the situation. It's easier to have relationships one-on-one with each dog. And it's easier to be able to, if you're doing training or if you're doing a kind of activity like we do, going to the park, it's easier to be able to take care of that. I mean, if you have more bodies, it's just hard to take care of it in a safe, fun way. So for me, it seems to make sense. So that's what we offer. Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
all good though, all of it.
I like how you use the word relationship, because you really are trying to build a relationship with these animals, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And one question that kind of popped out in my mind when you mentioned that is, there are some dogs obviously who are probably with you for a certain points during the year, and then who maybe aren't with you and then come back later on. Do dogs remember each other? I mean, do they develop a relationship and then remember each other when they've been away for a while?
They do, and it's funny because people, I think, wonder that on a general basis, and I always did too before I worked with them, and they do. I mean, dogs have a different kind of short-term, medium-term, and long-term memory than humans do, and I can't speak exactly to how that all works because it is
That's
scientific.
a whole nother show.
Totally, right,
Yeah.
right. But I do know that they have a long-term memory in that they have a sense, and they have certainly the sense of smell, but they have a certain sense of, I don't know if it's like a muscle memory or something, but they do absolutely remember each other, whether it's from week to week or sometimes years have gone by and they haven't seen each other, and they
Really?
reconnect, and you can tell. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's so cute. Well, dogs are so sweet and so loyal, so I can imagine that there's some relationships built there, dog to dog as well.
They've got
Dog-to-dog
their
relationship.
BFFs. They do.
So cute. So talk to us. There's a really neat story that I want you to tell about Louis meeting his mom. Tell this story, if you would.
Okay, so really quickly, we have a dog named Louis who's come forever for daycare grooming since he was a puppy. He's a big golden doodle, which means he's about as soft as a teddy bear everywhere, inside and out. And there was a certain family I knew that did some breeding with golden doodles, and their dogs came in to get groomed by me. And lo and behold, one day they ran into each other and found out that the mama, Mallory, was the mama of Louis, the not puppy anymore, but the families ended up meeting through Dog Days, through me just for them talking about it. And so we said, let's make a meeting date or a reconnection date. And so Mallory came in and Louis was there. And at first it was very like, whoa, because there was a recognition. And it took a couple of minutes for them. They didn't throw themselves at each other, because it had been a few years. They were wondering. But after a few minutes, they got really close. And all of a sudden, you could just tell by their body language that they were together again, reunited.
Oh, that's
it was
so
really
cute.
sweet, and I didn't know what was going to happen. And it was genuinely a reconnection. It was very cool.
That's really a unique
and Louis still
story.
hangs out with us all the time, and so we're happy to have him. He's our buddy.
Oh, that's so cute. Reunited indeed.
And we just have a few seconds left, but can you quickly tell us the story about Gertie?
Oh, this is a non-dog story. A long
Okay.
time ago, in the back area of Dog Days, we found a mini pot-bellied pig was left in our back area.
Oh my goodness.
So I was just kind of shouting out to Gertie because I reconnected with her new parents, and she's doing very well. So those of people that remembered Gertie, she's a fantastic pot-bellied pig who is still doing great, and we helped that happen. So another story for another time.
Oh my goodness.
Tune in next time.
gracious. Yeah, there you go. There's a good teaser for you for
And just
later.
real quick before we go, you guys are doing some things with U-Haul now. Can you talk to us real quick about
Yes,
that?
super quick. So Dog Days happens to be a neighborhood U-Haul dealership now. It's kind of a side joined thing. So if you're out and about and needing a U-Haul, you can call Dog Days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Emily Ruzicka from Dog Days Grooming and Care, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll be talking with Sean from Rock and Roll Winery right here on Wisconsin Family.